Hello everyone, welcome to 2 Minutes Tuesday with Bala. This week we are going to look into how do we push data to the index that we created. Let's get started. Last week we created a Balaone index and then we also defined a few fields here. Now I've already used my utility to push the data back into the search. I'll just give you a quick demo. So when I hit search, so you can see this my blog data has been crawled, like the home page with the title, and I did show you a few keywords, and then we have the URL of the page, content of the page, metadata related to like title, description. These two are blank at the moment. I didn't push any data. This is the sample program that I used for the demo. Let's go from the start. Like when I open web page, it defines all the fields that we have defined in our index, so this should match. And then this particular program is using a crawler called abot crawler. It's a C# based, a simple web crawler. It crawls the page, gets the data, we clean up and trim the data, and then probably push that data back into Azure service. So the web crawler is the method that does that. Here you can see there are like two methods that are important, which is your crawl starting and crawl completed. When the crawl starting happens, I have a interface that completes it, and with the Azure Search Indexer, crawl async once it is started. You can see the page will be passed here, and all the data is converted, like the document is converted into a HTML. We load the HTML document, and we use some helper utilities to extract the text. Eventually fill the title, and then the select nodes, we use the meta nodes, and then we do all these calculations here. Here if you notice, I'm also using a text extractor get key phrases. This is a text analytics function, or more like a AI helper on Azure side, where I send the document and it gives me the keywords in that. This is as simple as extracted page, and then here is where we push the batch back into Azure. I will leave a link for this particular GitHub project so you can explore it. But the idea behind this, if I go to my program, I'm just saying what site I need to crawl, how many pages. If I don't mention anything, then it will crawl the entire site. In this case, I just want to keep it 0, like just one page. So I just leave it as 1. And then I have all my endpoint, index name, everything defined in my app config. And then that's pulled out. I create a search client, and then I also created a text analytics client. This is nothing but your keyword extractor or the AI that we use to do it. And then we created the indexer, and then we just say crawl. Though this is a very simple crawler, but you get the idea behind this. We just take a web page, crawl the content, do all the processing, push it back into the index, and then the data is available for us to use. Thank you for watching. That's all for this week. See you again next week. Thank you.